guys, and welcome to another direct. So this episode we are going to be talking about this month, which is
June?
April.
We're in
April.
April?
Yeah, we're April direct, which will be out around
April,
May.
April, May,
3
June.
months.
2 months.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 2 months.
Yeah,
No, it's
3.
2. It's not 3. It's 2.
July then. July.
No, it's for the single issues out in June.
So we're only doing single issues.
The majority of the
All right, start again. You f***ed it. Hi. Hey guys, welcome to this month's direct, which is April direct, which most of the stuff will be coming out in July.
June!
3 months.
June!
April, May, June, July.
All right, let's have a look. Okay.
Who cares? It's my go. No. Who cares? All you need to know is it's a new direct video. Let's look at each other's cards. I'll go first.
No, hang on. It's been quite a few months since we've explained what direct is. In case you're joining us for the very first time.
Then what's your problem? No, go on.
Okay, if you're joining us for a very first time, this show we go through the catalogue of stuff that is due out in
Well,
mostly,
not the whole catalogue.
well, that's available to us, in June or July.
No, we pick our favourites.
Yeah, but we go through it. Well,
Not every item.
All right, so Comics Etc. Direct.
Okay, go.
Comics Etc. Direct.
Why are you crying? Comics Etc. Direct. Just do it. Normal.
Okay.
Go.
All right, so Comics Etc. Direct.
Why are you crying? Go.
Okay,
Comics Etc. Direct.
is a pre-order site where you can get your comics for cheap by pre-ordering early.
But how?
Well, let's just say a comic is $10 in store. You're only going to pay about $7.48 for it.
Oh.
You give us the money in advance.
Uh-oh.
You're happy. We're happy because we have your money. We've been doing this for like 4 years now, so we're not a rip-off merchant.
Yeah.
4 years.
It's a long time and it's scary.
Yeah, and we have a lot of very invested customers.
And happy
we appreciate
customers.
all of you. I would really want to do a video one day where we have kind of like an infomercial where we get people to come on and go.
No, you
It
know
feels-
who we'd get? The guy from Demtel.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, Tim Shaw.
Yeah.
With the knives, and
Yeah.
he could do a direct ad for us.
Like,
I wonder how old he is now. Tim Shaw, if you're out there.
Yeah, because I'd love to know how does it feel to get those emails that your stuff's ready? How does it feel to get your shipment once a month?
Could we do a black and white video of someone dropping their comics and saying, you wouldn't do this if you
That's
ordered on
pretty good,
direct?
Yeah. I like that.
All right, so I will
You
go
go
first,
first.
and now Colin will need a cut. Okay, so let's start. Why are you so giggly? You're like a school
I
kid.
don't know.
All right,
I got
so
the giggles tonight.
this first one, so again, just to be clear, we have got some things in our carts that
Yes.
are just to let people know. They're not necessarily things that we would get personally, so we take them out, not like some that cheat to have their numerical number ending be higher. So my first one is the Black Badge Complete Collection. Now this has been unavailable for a long time.
Yeah.
And I was very happy when I saw that they are bringing it back out. This is done by Matt Kint, and he has done Berserker, which is probably his biggest thing now.
Yep.
But he's also done Department H or Depth. I always forget.
Yeah.
If you're into underwater mysteries, great comic, Bioshocky, very good.
And
yeah,
Mind Management.
yeah, that one I actually haven't really read
I read the
because it
first
looks a
volume.
bit too weird. But
loved it.
yeah, Black Badge sounds interesting. It's about scouts. And
Oh, really?
Yeah, it looks cool. And yeah, they're doing it in a what?
Don't forget to use your nails, boys.
Fun fact, I was in the scouts and I was only a cub.
Really?
So you were called Cub Scouts, and they are the biggest liars because in the pamphlets, they would be doing so much cool stuff. They'd be going skydiving, they'd be going
Yeah.
camping. I made a wooden dog with wheels. It was crap. And then I quit.
Hey, you know what I hate, by the way? Ever
No
since,
photo?
Yeah, ever since Boom have moved over
No,
to
some
Penguin,
had.
I have to find them.
Oh,
Every
okay.
month, there's no photos. I have to go out and literally find every cover.
Okay, so the next one, this looks really interesting.
My
So-
number one item of the year so far, the year.
I don't know, I read the thing and wasn't that sold. But so this is a straight to graphic novel done by Brian K. Vaughan from Saga.
Yep.
And the Nico Henrikon. So what's he done again?
He's the guy from Grand Theft Auto.
Pride of Baghdad.
Oh, I thought he was Nico.
No, you're a dick. Yeah, idiot. So yeah, this has apparently taken a while to make.
Yeah.
So they must be doing it on the side because obviously Brian K. Vaughan's doing Saga.
So apparently it's a part of, there's a subscription service, Substack. Apparently this is the Substack series finally in print.
Oh, okay. So it is out.
So people might have already read it.
Wow, I didn't know that. But
I
it doesn't say it in
love
the
this
write-up.
creative team.
Yeah, so this looks good. And we do like when they just do a graphic novel,
Yeah.
like Brubaker when he does the Reckless series,
Yeah.
so good.
And Brian K. Vaughan's book, Private Eye, is one of my favorite comics of all time.
Just a dumb size.
Oh, no, I don't reckon, because the artwork.
Fun fact, I haven't read it yet, and I've had it for years.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Because it looks like a banana.
No,
and
but
I
here's
look
the
at it
thing.
and go, I don't want to read a banana.
The art, the size, the format, do I have one? No, I don't. It's really long and it works really well
it
because
does, but on
Marcos
the-
Martin's artwork looks
But
incredible.
on the bookshelf, it's so
Yeah, I
annoying.
agree.
So yeah, that one, I'm guessing you've got this in your cart.
Yep, I do.
So that's great. Okay, now this one is a Rick Remender book.
Is it? I had
Yeah,
no idea.
so The Seasons, Volume 1. So yeah, I enjoy Deadly Class. I enjoy Righteous Thirst for Vengeance.
I had no idea that was a Remender book.
Yes. So yeah, the art looks crazy, colourful, and
Oh, it's about the seasons.
yeah. So there's
Oh.
sisters, and they're all a season. So
Right.
yeah, definitely.
What's your favourite season?
Winter by miles.
Summer.
That's because, fun fact, he loves hot cars.
I love-
So if you drive anywhere with him in summer,
Yeah.
he's a cheapskate and he doesn't turn the aircon
Okay.
on. So it sucks. So it's like being in a hot sock.
I don't do it to be cheap. My favourite thing to do in summer
Ugh.
is you hop in the car and you do not put the aircon on and you just wait till the car cools and like naturally. I
Oh
love it.
yeah, that's wicked. I love when you're sweating and it's like, oh,
I call it hot carring.
No wonder you're wearing a Survivor shirt. You're also
Yes.
the only person that watches that show in Australia.
Shout out to Richard Hatch if you're watching.
Okay, so this one I'm very excited about. It is the Old Guard hardcover because the Old Guard was awesome and obviously they did the Netflix show,
Yep.
which was great. Well, it was a movie, I guess.
But they're doing a second.
But yeah, I recommend this. It's about a group of immortal
Assassins?
Yeah, assassins. I feel like Berserker took a few ideas from
100%.
this. Yeah. But yeah, definitely read this. It is also by Greg Rucka. So
Greg Rucka.
you know it's a good time.
Hey, Greg, if you're
Lazarus. I saw Lazarus is coming back.
Yep.
Just, I don't have it in my cart, but let's just tell people
Yeah, it's coming
about
back,
it.
yeah.
Is that going to be one of those every 3 months again? Because remember they did that
Yeah, they
last
did
time?
one. I'll have to ask Greg.
Apparently it's the last story.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
Greg, let us know.
Okay, Geiger, Volume
catch you on
3.
Yeah, I met him at a convention.
I don't give a
I
shit.
creeped him out.
You are so full of crap. Yeah, Geiger, awesome. It's the third volume.
You know why I didn't put it in? Because I still haven't read the volume 2 because it keeps
Yeah, me
selling
neither,
out.
but who cares? And I just noticed it's a petrol can. So we like to look at the prices of petrol because we're old now. So
True.
yeah, every day you look
I got
at,
$1.60 this morning.
see, that is
Yeah.
big bucks saver.
Mm, yeah, Colin, I see you.
And
$1.60.
you know what? We're not the only ones because radio always tells you where
Yeah,
to get
true.
the cheapest petrol. So
$1.60.
weather and petrol, you're getting old. So yeah, Geiger, all the ghost. What the frick's it called?
Ghost Machine.
Yes, Ghost Machine. Now this one is amazing.
Ooh.
So this is the Darwin Cook Connoisseur hardcover edition of The Spirit. So Will Eisner's Spirit. This looks dynamite. So yeah, this looks great.
Can I explain something to you, by the way?
Go on.
I don't know if any of you have noticed, these really nice deluxe editions that IDW used to do are now going through Image because the guy who made them had a bit of a falling out with IDW.
Well, let's be fair, they wouldn't be able to publish much anyway, so
No.
Image is the right way to go.
So now they're going through Image.
Well, and what's cool too is the Sean Phillips that does all the criminal art is doing a cover for it as well.
Really?
Yeah, so see, he designed the slipcase and the, yeah.
Spirit is amazing. How do you
Yeah.
how do you describe Spirit? Have you ever read anything Spirit?
I have, but it was, I think it was in part of a Darwin Cook collection.
Yeah,
might
so it'd
be
be solo.
Ego, might be an Ego, I think.
I think it was.
Yeah.
It's just a private eye.
Yeah. It's very
hard
like
to explain.
Parker-ish.
See, not
but
even because he's got the super. I think he's a superhero with powers.
If only we had someone that could educate us better on it.
Okay, I've been summoned by James and Remy to talk about the 2007 run of Will Eisner's The Spirit by Darwin Cook. Quick history. The first issue of The Spirit appeared in June of 1940 and ran until about 1952, with a hiatus during the Second World War when Eisner worked with the Pentagon making instructional comics. I've never read a single issue of the original Spirit, but from reading about Will Eisner, I know him as the guy who transformed nickel and dime comic books into an art form. From all written accounts, he was Bob Kane, Bill Finger, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby during his Bohemian days rolled into one. He went on to teach sequential storytelling, which was how he referred to comic books, and almost invented the first graphic novel. Back to The Spirit though, this comic is about Denny Colt, a former PI who supposedly dies and is resurrected. The costume superhero angle was kind of a red herring for Will Eisner. He wasn't particularly interested in making a comic solely about a costume crime fighter, but instead he used it as a vehicle to tell stories about side characters, everyday people or lowlives, and to explore different genres. The main story focuses on Denny Colt, the Spirit's origin, and how that's tied to the re-emergence of Alvaro Mortez. As the series progresses, the Spirit himself becomes an incidental character. Issue 6 is about a band that is addicted to a blue substance that comes from a meteorite. They'd wait underneath the rock every time it rained, and it will secrete blue rain. Oh, I get it. Issue 10 is a satirical take on news media in 2007, featuring caricatures of Rosie O'Donnell, Bill O'Reilly, Stephen Colbert. The ending is interesting. In other stories, the issues focus on a vast array of femme fatales such as P-Girl, Silk Satin, Ginger Coffee, and Sans Serif. Most of them are written in that fast-talking screwball comedy style, or a bogey Bacall movie. Each issue of the comic book has a label on it that says Action, Mystery, Adventure. This comic does what it says in the package. It's also the comic Darwin Cooke worked on almost immediately after New Frontier and his issue of Solo. At this point, he was at the height of his power, and this project merged several of his talents together. This is a must-read comic for fans of Darwin Cooke and for those who enjoy the craft of comic books.
Good.
So yeah, that is cool that they're bringing that, because we do have a couple Spirit books here, but they're like the.
You know why I'm really looking forward to it?
Yeah.
I read it a long time ago, and I didn't.
You are old, so yeah.
And I didn't appreciate it. And it's only in my elder years that I've really come to really like Darwin Cooke's writing style. I've always loved his art, but his writing is very different, and I can't wait to actually go back and reread it.
All right, so this next one is because I love my old Swamp Thing, and this is Swamp Thing by Rick Veitch. And yeah, I've read them,
You
but
son of a Veitch.
oh yeah, but yeah, it's always.
Have you read them?
Yeah, you know when DC did them in that soft cover sort of bigger books.
Oh, yeah.
They were great. Swamp Thing's always a good time, except for the Nancy Collins run.
Really, no good.
Not good. She was a novel writer, not
Yeah, but
meant
so
to.
was Greg Rucka. Greg, if you're watching.
Yeah,
But-
again, he's not your friend. You're not friends with him. So yeah, this one I've put in because I'm a bit torn by this
Same
one.
reasons I reckon I am.
So you should read New Frontier because it's such a good superhero comic, but it shouldn't be squashed down to this compact edition because you can get a lovely hardcover. Some lucky ones have it in an absolute version.
You know what? I'm wait.
I was just giving you a big front, like.
No, because this
you
is
could have
Darwin
just had
Cooke's
the
artwork in
biggest
this.
flex. You could just had the biggest flex.
Why?
Because I just said some lucky people got it in an absolute.
Oh yeah, I got an absolute. Okay, so this is the Darwin Cooks. I'm about to pass judgment to see if we're right or not.
See, it's too squashed. And when you've got all these great superheroes squashed on a page.
I think it works.
No, you're just saying that
No.
because you want to sell them.
It's going to sell regardless. I don't have to
Look,
try to sell
for
compact.
$13.50, you're getting a good deal, but just buy the deluxe hardcover.
But here's the deal. Like,
Help a brother out.
his artwork is very pulpy, obviously. So that works really
Yeah,
well.
I get it, because it's bold and it's big. It's not
Yeah.
too detailed.
No, I think it works.
I disagree. I'm going to argue with that one. Chuck that in the bin. So these next ones, I actually would read these. So these aren't fillers.
Even
but
though you've already read them.
yeah, because
Interesting.
because I love to have it in the hardcover. So this is the Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Batman hardcovers. Fun fact, the soft covers are in there as well.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they're all doing it together, which I think is a
Thank
good
God.
idea.
I don't like DC's 6-issue hardcovers. I just don't like them.
What?
I don't like their 6-issue hardcovers. They're
Why?
too small.
Most
If I was to
companies
get
do it as 6.
I don't like any of them. If I want a trade that's 6 issues, I want it to be a trade, not a hardcover.
Yeah, but then like a shrunken down book that you put in your pocket, sick. So yeah.
Hang on, you forgot Superman.
Yeah, I don't want Superman.
Really?
No, I don't like him.
So-
do you not realise my dislike of Superman?
Yeah, true. So I just want to point something out to everyone. Even though he's already read the single issues, he loves it that much he's even getting the hardcover. That is your proof right there that the Absolute line is a complete win.
Wonder Woman's great.
Oh, Wonder Woman is still my
And
favorite.
Batman is very good. Except, yeah, I thought the first 5 issues was an arc, but I realized when I read the 6th issue that it's still going.
We've had a debate about this.
And it feels like the 7th issue is obviously, no spoilers because they've already said it in the 6th issue, Freeze is showing up.
See, I kind of disagree. We've already talked about this off camera. I feel that 5 was the end of the storyline because we...
sorry, did you read 6?
No, but it doesn't matter.
No. So how would you know?
Because
what are you, John Edwards?
If I feel there was an ending to a story in number 5, regardless if I've read 6 or not, it still felt like an ending.
So what? Anyway, next one, and this is purely because I get asked about this comic all the time.
Oh,
they are printing Spider-Man Noir again,
Yeah.
finally. So you always get asked about this, Spider-Man Blue, and the Daredevil Yellow, which they just reprinted not long ago.
Bit of a warning, I've read Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah, is it good?
A lot of people want to read it because of his character in the Spider-Man animated movie, Across the Multiverse, whatever it is. It's not the same.
Who writes it?
They're okay comics, but if you're expecting that kind of like style that you saw in the Spider-Man cartoon in the comics, you're not going to get it.
They don't even tell you who writes it.
No, I don't know if it's anyone big.
No, because you almost would think, oh yeah, Ed Brubaker or someone cool.
No,
but
it's
it
not.
won't be. It'll be
They're
like
okay.
John Howard. All right.
What, the ex-Prime Minister?
Yep. All right, so this one, not for me, but I just thought it'd be interesting to look at because it sounds like it's a big deal.
Yeah, see, I'm curious. This is in
So
my
this
cut
is
too.
a Marvel Knights, so they're bringing it back.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it's like the end thing.
So this is a really big deal. This is Joe Quesada doing the internal artwork for the first time on comics.
And Christopher Priest.
Like
that has done-
2004?
Christopher Priest did Black Panther.
And his Black Panther run is epic. So this is in my cart. I'm actually really looking forward to it. I don't think it's going to sell.
So is that going to
Prove
have
me wrong,
people
guys.
like the Hood and Punisher
No
and
idea.
stuff come back?
I don't know if this
Because
is...
the Hood stuff was great. The Brian K. Vaughan Hood,
Yeah, really, I've never read it.
it's good. And this one I put in there as well because this sounds like a big deal too.
Yes.
So Imperial by
Hickman?
but will he get to finish it again?
Oh yeah, so this is... he'll
Will he get to finish it and will there be maps?
Oh, it's going to be maps.
Maps galore.
100% locked in. Love my Hickman. I love my Hickman at Marvel.
It's the must-read book of summer. So it's going to be a bit too early for us.
Yeah, true. You just got to hold off until December.
So does it say how long it's going to be? Not really.
It doesn't. It's a cosmic title. I'm not a huge cosmic fan, but I trust Hickman enough that I'll...
Really? You said a lot of things happen cosmically. But is this their answer to Absolute, you reckon?
No, if anything, I'll...
Take them out.
Absolute is DC's answer.
Oh, yeah, true. Forgot about that. This one, again, is just for heads up that for people. The Civil War Premiere Collection.
This is my number one title I tell people who've never read a comic before and want to read Marvel to read.
Not the Silverchair song?
No.
It's just a Civil War. Oh.
I don't know. What album's that from?
It's on Frog Stomp. So yeah, the Daredevil one's been selling pretty well.
Yeah. So Civil War to me is the number one title you should read if you've never read Marvel before.
Don't people get annoyed when they watch the movie and then read that and go, this doesn't have much to do with it?
Well, I always explain that Civil War in the comic is way better because even though the movie's incredible, it's probably one of the better ones, is because so much happens with so many different characters in it. And the ending really spreads out and has changed the Marvel Universe forever. So it's a really good start and ending point. It's a really good standalone. If you've never read Civil War, you got to read it.
Your glasses are disgusting.
Why?
Seeing it on the side, they're filthy.
Clean them last
You
night.
are a grub.
You try wearing glasses.
Don't need to, I'm not weak. Okay, so Aliens vs. Avengers is my last book, and this, I read the first issue and I was like, yep, I'm gonna wait till it comes out in trade paperback. But you just got up DC for doing 6-issue trades. This is 4 issues.
Yeah, but to be
Oh
fair...
yeah, but it's Marvel and
No.
I love them.
No.
Go on.
To be fair, the issues were double-sized. Remember, each issue of that
Not
is
really.
$16 Australian.
Yeah, so they're even
They're
more
huge.
rip-off.
Yeah,
So
don't
if
know
you
what that is.
bought,
They're
get
very
the
expensive.
trade, get it on direct for $24.
Yeah.
That's less than 2
That's
issues.
a really good point. Each issue was $16,
Yeah.
yet the trade is only $24.90.
So that's like over $50 if you bought.
That's
this.
a legitimate bargain.
Yeah, that.
Now, in case you didn't know, this is the same creative team behind Civil War. So it's Assad Ribic
we did a
and
little bit of link there, eh?
by Assad Ribic on the artwork, and Hickman is the writer. I haven't read.
It's good.
It was?
Yeah. So, my measly cart is only $478.36.
That's pretty good. You saved about $250 there.
Yeah, pretty weak. But
Pretty good.
I don't know. I feel like yours is going to be a joke. So we'll.
pretty big.
Yeah, it's going to be stupid. I'm not even looking forward to it.
Actually, but here's the thing. I don't know. Oh, wait. While you're there, just quickly.
What?
Now, we get a lot of people asking about when the shipment's ready and all that kind of stuff, or they've seen it on the shelf. There's a little box in the car where it says the terms and conditions you got to click.
And you have to click them when you check out.
You've
You can't
read-
miss them.
you know-
can't miss them.
Just read it. Once.
And if you
Just-
can't read it, don't get comics. It's not for you.
yeah, true.
Clearly.
Actually.
So yeah, that's me.
Okay.
And
My turn, Mr. Grump.
not grumpy, just ready for a lying fest.
All right, so the first one in my cart is 96 Facts About
Absolute bull
Beyonce.
crap.
I don't know anything about Beyonce.
You don't need to.
No, that was a joke. All
Not
right,
funny.
so
Not funny.
I can get rid of Aliens versus Avengers because we just talked about it.
Yeah, but you could legit want it.
I do. Oh, I did actually.
Doesn't
God
matter.
damn
You
it.
can read mine.
Okay, now this is.
Yeah, I saw this and
Have you ever read that? Okay, so we're talking about Batman Ghosts: A Legend Dark Knight Halloween special. This, if I'm correct, was the very first
here's an
Jeff
idea.
Loeb.
Click on it.
And I think this is peak Tim Sale, Jeff Loeb.
Question.
Yeah.
Did they put this in any of the collections, like Long Halloween?
Yeah, they put it in one of the hardcovers or the collections they did. I think it's in Haunted Night, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant. If you've never read that, it's a
Okay.
great standalone.
When does it take place? Like during Long Halloween or...
No, because he wrote it before.
Okay.
So it's kind of its own standalone.
So it's a lead-in or not even?
No, there's no
Okay.
connection other than the same creative team, but it's
Take
excellent.
that out.
So,
Yep, that one gone.
yeah, no, removing. So we've already
Well,
talked
that one
about
you could have
Civil
wanted.
War.
Oh, yep.
So I'll remove that.
But you don't have to remove that.
No,
because,
that's staying.
Yes.
Now, here is this month was amazing for me.
Mm.
I read Death of Superman every other year. I love it.
So it's like Nathan's Invincible.
Yeah, sort of, and I don't know why. It's just
So you know what's funny about this book?
Yeah.
I actually thought it was in the shape of a gravestone, and that would have been pretty cool.
This one is.
No, it's on a. You can see the.
No, this one is.
No,
the
it's
direct
not.
market edition is on the gravestone.
Yeah, but it doesn't come in the shape of a
Yeah,
gravestone.
it comes
No,
like
it
that.
does not.
You can see the slot where the book
I
comes in
want
and
to
out
see
of.
that before I believe it.
Everyone's read Death of Superman. If you've never read it, it's really good. Like, even though it was kind of like a popcorn trying to make money and kill Superman story, it's just a really good beat 'em up. And even to this day, when he actually dies and he's laying there and Lois is like doing that thing, love it. 10 out of 10. But no, this one comes in a grave.
Huh?
10 out of 10. Really good. Okay, so this is here, Detective Comics variants here.
Yeah, what?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, this is a
So,
PSA thing.
not a mistake. We now know enough information about our orders, our comics, etc. direct that we can start offering some variants in very limited quantities.
Yeah, don't get too excited.
So-
it's not going to be everything.
No, it's ones where we know for A, we can offer them safely, and B, don't already have like a dedicated market elsewhere. So yes, they should be there. Yes, you can buy them. Yes, you're safe to buy them. They will 100% come in, and there's
So,
not
yep,
many of
take
them.
that out.
That's out.
Take that.
No,
Next
no,
one.
I'm 100% I'm keeping
I
Imperial.
took mine out. So,
Yeah, but I'm actually going to read it.
are you though?
Yeah. All right, Iron Man Epic Collection, the new Iron Age, is only there because this is the James Jajic edition that only exists because I told Marvel to.
No!
Yes, it is.
Skip this.
Yes, it is.
Colin will block this bit out of the video. It is absolute garbage.
But in all honesty, it is Kieran Gillen and it is Salvador LaRocca. Brilliant book.
Yeah,
He
not
would love
because
it.
of you. There is no way that when we get this book, I will open it and see if your name is mentioned anywhere.
Should be. But have you actually legit read it?
No,
It's excellent.
I don't care about Iron Man.
It's really good. I'm going to keep it. All right, so the next one I have in there is Justice League Unlimited Volume
Jeff
1.
Lemire as well.
No, this is Mark Waid.
Oh, that's right,
So here's the deal.
mate.
Superman-
Sorry, your cart is full of garbage.
No, it is, it's just-
I
yeah.
just saw you're an idiot.
So Batman Superman, is it Batman Superman or Superman Batman World's Finest? I think it's Batman
Who
Superman
cares? Just
World's
say
Finest.
what's finest now.
It's one of our top-selling trades of the last 5 years.
And they're up to 37 issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of the DC big storylines now have revolved around the title. Everyone loves it. I've tried reading it like 4 times. I just
do it
don't
for you.
like it. So I really want to read the Justice League Unlimited to see if I like Mark Waid's version of Justice League Unlimited because I'm loving his Daredevil at the moment. So what is it? Do I just not like his DC work? What is it?
Well, you'll find out.
I'll find out.
What is this?
All right,
thing?
Justice
Okay.
League vs. Kong vs. Godzilla is just there to remind you guys because you guys love Godzilla. So
Mostly children. I don't think they're going to be on direct.
yeah, true. And then this one is here, King Conan Omnibus, only because you guys, in case you're wondering, Titan took a couple months. Shut up. Titan took a couple months off the catalogue because they were moving distributors because of the Diamond bankruptcy. This is just to remind you guys that they are back.
Time.
Titan.
You said time.
Time. Time's not a friend, no friend of mine, because the friends were out of time.
That's why he's
And it's
old.
slowly passing by.
That's why he's old. Yep, there we go. Done. Yep, we said that one.
Marvel Knights, I'm keeping it. I'm legit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, are you going to read the new Avengers by Bendis
Yeah,
one?
I didn't like that much. I thought it was a bit too convoluted.
Oh, I love the new Avengers by Bendis.
Like, that's the one where they're in the jail at the first one. and
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of boring.
But his run ends pretty badly. Oh, and it's in here. Okay, so that changes it a bit. It's a really good run that ends really badly.
You're not selling.
So if you want to see how his run ends, get it.
You just said badly.
Oh, that last storyline. Oh.
Well, you run out of ideas.
Yeah, Bendis stays on the stuff too long.
Yeah, what was this?
The new history of the DC Universe is another Mark Waid title.
But, like, is this actual history?
Yeah, it's the timeline. He did it for Marvel as well. He did a book called The History of the Marvel Universe. 4 or 5 issues. I think it was the same artist as well. It's really good. It just gives you the history of the Marvel Universe.
An overview.
Yeah, and this
That's
one is
weird,
just
though.
the history of the DC Universe.
I was about to say, why would they give history of the Marvel Universe?
So it's really, really good.
You haven't read it.
They don't really sell. Like I don't think we've sold a history of the Marvel Universe.
Why are you putting them in your cart then?
Because I like it.
But you just said it doesn't sell.
But I still like it.
That's weird. You just talked about in another video how you sell things you don't like. So I'm really confused.
That's coming out of order, so you've ruined that one.
Yeah, it's fine. They don't remember.
New Thunderbolts. So
Yeah, you had a hard-on for Thunderbolts.
I love Thunderbolts, but the problem is Thunderbolts is kind of a one-note pony. Is that how you'd say it?
One-trick pony.
One-note pony.
A pony doesn't sing and play piano, so I don't know what you're...
So Thunderbolts only works if it's bad guys pretending to be good guys. I find every time they've done a reboot and it's just bad guys or questionable people doing superhero things, it's just not fun. I really hope that this kind of goes
on
back.
it?
I have
Maybe
no
just-
idea.
Again, click it. How many times do I have to tell you this?
I have no idea.
Well, they don't even tell you.
No, Marvel rarely do.
That's really dumb. Like, you think you'd try and get people excited about it, but
So
well.
I'm curious if they go back to the original concept of Thunderbolts.
Is there a movie coming?
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
All right, news from the Fallout. I thought this looked good. I'm shocked that wasn't in your cart. This looks like The Road.
What?
You never saw The Road or read the book
Yeah.
by Cormac McCarthy, I believe.
Was that Chris Condom?
Brilliant.
Just
One of my
done that
favorite
one?
books. Yeah. It's just, Fallout.
Yeah, the show's fine.
Yeah, so that's why I'm surprised you didn't.
Yeah.
The Road. If you've never read The Road or seen the movie, really good.
Yeah. Take the road home. Don't care.
Okay, so Runaways, very much like the Thunderbolts, is a
So-
concept that I love.
Runaways hasn't been done for a while
No.
now, because the best one you would say is the Brian K. Vaughan
Oh,
one.
it's
And
outstanding.
then they brought it back, and there was like 2 people that liked it and kept wanting them all.
Yeah.
And then it's been gone in hiatus for a while.
So this is done by the same writer that did the previous run, and I heard it was actually a good run. So I'm
Why
curious
does
how
it
it is.
say Doom?
'Cause
Oh,
it's
is
a
that part
Doom
of that
crossover.
thing? Yeah, okay.
Here's another one that I'm shocked was not in your cart. Shield by Hickman and Weaver.
Why would I care?
It is really good. It is an espionage origin Marvel of the universe, origin of the Marvel universe type book. It's really good. I'm shocked that that's not there. If you've never read Shield by Weaver and Hickman, read it.
How would I
Really
know
good.
about it if you didn't tell me?
By the way, I chose this cover and I looked on pre-orders and I think I was like only like 1 or 2 other people ordered it. Everyone else got the other one. You were all wrong. This is the nicer cover.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Really good.
Why
and this
have
is
you
another
got
one.
this?
Okay, Spawn, Sam, and Twitch Compendium. This is
Ugh.
Bendis.
So?
But it's really early Bendis when he did a lot of his crime stuff. It is amazing. If you like early Bendis or if you like any of the...
Did you say orifice?
Oh, maybe. The Brubaker crime stuff. You will love this. This is a really
it's
good
the
book.
word spawn that makes it
I
a bit
know.
gross.
Like Spawn is in it very minimally, but it is really good. And the artwork in it is
Looks pretty crap.
the artwork on the cover. I can't remember who actually did the artwork.
It looks like
It
new
looks like
art,
that.
but it's not.
But no, Sam and Twitch, it is excellent. I highly recommend everyone kind of read that one.
Well, I'll have a look when it comes in for the store.
Yeah.
So this one we've done.
Spectator we've
this
done.
one we've
Spider-Man
done.
more is just for you. Superman City of Tomorrow Compendium.
Oh, that's not the one you're obsessed with, eh?
No. So this was
Warworld
the
is
Superman.
the one, yeah.
We all have periods in our life where we decide we want to give a character a try, and that kind of becomes our period where we like the character. This is my Superman phase. It was by Jeff Loeb, it was by Joe Kelly, it was by two other people who ended up writing and creating Ben 10. I can't remember your names.
Maybe click on it.
It doesn't. Okay.
If it does, you're dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, Joe
sorry.
Kelly, Jeff Loeb,
Oh.
J.M. DeMatteis, Mark
you know
Miller,
it?
Artwork by Doug Monk, Ed McGuinness,
Oh,
and
the
others.
monkey.
It's really, really good. So the basic story of this, right, is the writers realized that Metropolis has always been called the City of Tomorrow, yet it's just a regular city. So a virus attacks the city that is run by Brainiac, and it actually turns Metropolis into this City of Tomorrow, and the stories are all connected. It's really, really good. I recommend everyone who wants to read Superman read it. I might just be saying it because it was my Superman that I loved. Might be terrible, but I remember it being really good.
So this one I don't think you read. You've just put it in to show people that it's actually coming out.
Sorta.
Because how long has this been? The Last Ronin, I feel like this gap's been massive.
Yeah, okay, so this is the new volume of Last Ronin.
Have they even finished the issues?
Good question. I think it's got one more.
Yeah,
to
I
go.
think there's one
Here's the
more.
deal with this one, guys. Last Ronin miniseries is one of our best-selling
Yeah,
trades.
it's like the go-to for anyone trying to read Turtles, and yeah.
And it's actually good. My issue with it is that it should have been a standalone.
And
we
stock.
tell the good
Yeah,
story
yeah.
and move off, like they did with Watchmen.
Instead, they saw money.
They're
and
milking
got,
it.
Yeah.
So I am going to read this one just to see what it's like. I don't think it's needed though. So that's.
I had this next one in my cart too, but then I knew you would talk
I've
about
read
it. Well,
The X-Men by Gary Duggan.
oh, Gary. It is
Jerry?
Gary. Yeah, Gary, not Jerry. The idiot. I love Gary Springer, eh? That's a sick show.
Is a
Gary.
very good run on X-Men that came after the Hickman run.
That
the
was still
Krakoa
in the
era.
Krakoa era, yeah.
Yep.
Because
it was
yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah, it's pretty big. How long did it go for?
I don't
Because
know
that
if it
seems like.
yeah, I don't know if it deserves an omnibus, but
But then I
it's
saw they're doing a Hellfire.
1 to 34.
Hellfire.
Yeah, there's a
side.
Hellfire
Yeah.
trade in here as well.
I thought it was an Omni.
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
Could be. Don't buy it. 100% don't buy it. No, because the Hellfire Gala, if you see it, now let's see if I can find it.
Yeah.
By the way, 1,100 is my legit car.
Yeah, not legit.
It is legit.
You just said you read that and you didn't take it out.
Okay.
There it
the
is.
Hellfire Galas is.
Yeah, so is it
definitely-
all of it?
No, don't buy it.
Why?
Okay, so the Hellfire Galas are a really good reset point during different periods
Or
of
is it
Krakoa.
Hellfire Galas?
It doesn't work without the context of the stories around it.
Yeah,
So
it wouldn't make sense.
It won't make sense, especially if they're going to put all of them together. You're just going to be seeing stuff that will not make sense from issue to issue.
So it's
Don't
literally
buy
a
it.
cash-in
Yeah.
for the hardcore collectors.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
I don't know what
And
Marvel's...
you'd probably even have all this.
You would.
Yeah.
I don't really know what Marvel's doing at the moment with their collection stuff. Like,
Yeah,
they-
I know what they're doing. Not printing stuff people want.
Yeah. So that's my cart, 1,160. It is an
No,
incredibly...
no. That
All
can
right,
go out
okay, wait.
because you read it. Why are you reading that?
No,
Ah,
I will read it.
load of crap, load of crap, load of crap.
No,
Man,
I'm
your
legit
cart's
keeping
like a
that.
box of Kleenex. It's just stuffed with
Oh.
tissues.
Can I just say though, the reason why my cart's so big though is that I've got expensive items there.
Oh, you have such good taste. Guys, this guy is like so...
Hey look, I have read the FAQs, or I can click on it and then find out the information there.
Yes, but you're so refined.
Oh, very good.
You have such a tasteful palate.
Thank you, that's why we do these.
No shake. You're...
Thank you for joining us in this lovely month. We will see you next month, and I would like to just say next episode you'll be finding out
Oh, yeah.
all about Remy's adventure with cat food because we have our 1,000 likes.
Yeah, that'll be great.
So, goodbye everyone. See you next week.